moved. Souls are still on exactly the same quickly. I just had to try and calm myself down a little bit. It is just too hot tonight. I'm amazed the PlayStation hasn't started running. So Road to Sacrifice? I can't remember the name of this place. But yeah, this place, you've got these little gargoyles that are gonna burst again, a bit like the enemies we had previously. The quicker you can get to them and kill them, the less health they have. I highly recommend just running up to them if you can, and taking them down quickly. Only a bit, was he? Once you've killed these three, you've obviously got these two here, and there's one just around the corner you can just see there, who's a caster. He casts out fire and a toxic. He'll also scream and possibly pull in other gargoyle jumping things. So we can get up there nice and early. We can not only stop the fire attack, we can also stop the guys jumping down because they're easier to kill if they're still up the top there. A jump down will lead us further round to him. Coming around this way will give you almost like an invasion kind of idea, or strength person that is a pain to beat, but there's a lot to be gained down there if you can do it. These are the two gargoyles that turn up if the previous one was cast a screen. We can take those out nice and easily. And then the bit that killed me several times when I first played through the area. This little bit here. We've got one guy around the bridge. See, he screams and pulls others in. I hate it. It's a king of backside. That's what I do when they've got wings. What I would recommend is running down around. Taking this guy out first. And a couple of them will actually jump off for you. Oh, weird. As good as bad. How the hell we made that out? I would like to say you good, Jesus Christ, we were. That really was a lot of luck. I'm not gonna lie. I am not gonna lie one little bit. That was exceptionally lucky. Should have enticed them out one by one if we could have. But either which way, we can continue along now. We have a lovely bonfire down here which we can rest at, which I might actually do just to get the Ethan's flask back. There is a Covent couple over on this wall, which jump back to Firelink Shrine once you have spoken to them. They've got like a mini quest line as well that you can go through and find them and help them and all this, but I didn't realise until it was too late, unfortunately. Then we've got these guys with their wonderful long sticks. No, that is not the window. They really do have long sticks. As you wander down the hill, we have those two, and then just around here we have a gaggle of them who like to. You can try and entice them. if you get it right, one gets stuck and then runs round. You can actually take him out. And we come around again. There's the other one. And then we've got one here who looks like he's not actually paying attention to the dog. Now you can wander over there to jump ahead a little bit, but I wouldn't recommend it. Again, some high level bosses and enemies to take on. But at this stage of the game, you'll probably not be ready. We come along, we take a few more enemies out. There's another one. Oh, get off. Get off. What we actually do is come up this pathway here. A little, yeah, I don't know what they are, like demented toadies. But be careful because they do like ping down and do like a toxic spray. There we go. Nope. There we go, there it is. It really increases the toxic quick. We can take them out, because there's a few places to be had around here. A few enemies to take out. But we're back to roughly where we were beforehand. This was the lake. Take all of those out. Come back round this way, and we've got another there. Another couple of toadies. Further round, we've got a stick guy, a dog. Kill. I would probably recommend coming around this way because it just makes things a bit easier to get to. Plus, it gives you a couple of extra souls before. You can go down that side of the castle, but it's not recommended. And your bonfire is actually up. Yeah. Which you can actually have a look out over the swamp. You've got a couple of giant crabs there that we're gonna. Well, you can try and take on later on if you so wish. But it's not an essential part. I haven't found as yet. From the bonfire, you actually want to head down the right-hand side of the building here, and you'll meet your first real big crucifix enemy bleach. It does hit hard. You can see it still takes me 3 hits to kill them off. Coming into this area, you've got another one just here. At least you take and start attacking. Down this way, had you gone that way, there's actually a guy here who's going to drop down. Yep. Yeah, you can actually drop down there if you go around the right-hand side. Oh, for God's sake, the left-hand side. Wander back round to where you came from, and you've probably already seen it earlier on. Go through the hole in the wall. There's a caster up there. Bucket load of enemies. The caster does drop down, see? He is a high powered caster. once you've taken out the minions, then you can take on a caster. It's so easy to get by. Now, 2 or 3 of the little minions in the caster have actually dropped down from above up here. But your next, excuse me, your next route is to actually cross the bridge from where you defeated those red-eyed little monsters, and come in here. Avoid fun. I recommend coming down this way, popping up there, popping above everything. You've got an NCP up there that you can talk to and learn pyromancies from. The next route I would take would be down this way, and there's a crystal lizard down here. Do not be tempted to run straight after him first time you see him, or you'll get taken out by this guy. He will attack you. Up the staircase. This is another way to go and get some armour and things like that down by the lake, but you do have to cross the lake. But we'll come across all of that stuff later on. Be wary of the minion. And of course the caster. And again, you can come out here, there's bits and pieces you can grab and bits underneath you, but again you've got to hit the swamp and get to safety, avoiding all the crabs. It is a bit of a pain, especially if you're low level, if your stamina's low as well. Your stamina does run out quickly because it drags you down, you're not actually able to run through the swamp. Coming back to where we killed this guy, running and then to the right straight to kill this guy off, and then you can actually get behind, next pillar, this guy. Killing those loops. It just makes it a bit easier to get to the sorcerer. Here. The reason we run around so quickly is there is, as you can hear, a secondary sorcerer. And this path actually leads you up towards the crystal. Which is up here. He's a bit of a pain because he produces multiples of himself once he gets down to half health, but it's doable. You just got to look out for the right one, looking for the right casting colours, things like that. But you can take him down on, and it does make things a bit easier. Following the path up from down the left hand side from Crystal Mage, we come across these guys yet again. I'm going to entice him away from his mate. Don't fancy taking them both on at the same time. Again. Get rid of them as soon as you can. Do take them on one at a time. If I'd have gone down much further from the path, this guy was back as well. Hit me. And then, surprise, surprise, right at the very bottom, we've got the darling witch again. I really wanted a backstabber. Should we drop anything for us? No. Just walk out. Right, over the bridge, and we actually have another bonfire here. Find the path up the right hand side, up through there, to actually defeat the Black Knights. There is one that is down there, and there is one at the top of the staircase here. So excuse me. they are guarding your next route. Oh, dog. Got back the dog. Coming through here, we can actually run round. Once you got rid of the dogs, coming round through the back, you take the last couple of bucks, just for a couple more souls. Cut the fan off me, dear. You're alright. If anyone's got any tips, please put in the comments on how to keep my pregnant wife cooler. We've got a fan on, we've got the windows open, we've got a bottle of water with cold water in that we've been spraying on ourselves. Please help. She is struggling, bless her. So things are deep, we can kill this guy, we can wander on in here. I know, quick change subject. And down further in there is a bonfire. The route to take is actually on this way. Kill these guys as quickly as you can, because a couple of them become little infernos and things like that. The route normally to take is up through here. You could spend ages just standing here killing skeletons. I'll run through and show you where we're going to go. But there are loads of the little skeletons in here. And they just keep respawning. Is it going that way? No, it wasn't actually down that way. But I'll take it. Over the bridge, or we come out normally at the bridge here. You've got a couple of these guys that seem to have things going on. And we're actually going to end up going over here. Ignoring the undead again, because it's this guy here that you want to take on. As you can see, he's quite hard hitting. You can avoid these guys. There is a route that you can take that brings you out through there. Where we had the statue of the four of them. You can actually go to the right hand side, drop down and come around the back way if you like. When you come up these stairs, those doors are actually locked originally and shut, so you can only open them from the inside. So you come this way. Drop. And come out and come and play. Come out and come and play. No. Again, if you haven't got the magic, you don't have to kill him that way. You come across him later on anyway. This is the bit that a lot of people struggle with because it is so finicky, if you like. Let's see if we can get something to drop. One up there. It does drop down. Be careful. It's going to hang. Further along, we've got. There's one. There's two. And there's two down. They will always got. They're always up high for some reason. And we also got a couple of other ones here. No. When you come over here, beware of the archers. There are 3 of them that will attack you. If you're I spoke too soon. Beware of this guy, because you can't see him from the little route down. Up here is some more of the undead creatures. I believe the guy with a sword. He sets himself up. Go. Himself for you. I can take care of it. What I can only assume is like a fat witch, but I could be wrong. Dropping down the stairs, we have the guy with the big axe gone. Go in too. No. Ah, there's the guy with the big axe. We'll take it. And you can run in here, where you've got one. Oh, you little! I forgot about the ones that drop down. And you guys really are annoying. Shite. So you've got guys that drop down from up there as well. I forgot about those. And there's also one clinging to the wall and one clinging. The reason they're in there is there's a couple of bits of treasure that you can pick up in here. Coming along here, we can kill this guy quick. Get the guy next to him. If need be, run up here for safety. We've got one guy at the top of the stairs, and then we've got the fun part. Remember the guy earlier that we were running around? He had the twin katanas. Well, there's 2 of these guys now. You've got one there that you can see wandering around, and one that comes down through the staircase in a second. Whoa! He came running over. He hits hard. Jeez. And there's the second. Even now. We can continue up, but we get these and maybe over. Those guys just take care of themselves, thankfully. We can run up here, take care of the dude looking like he's not doing anything. And we can open the doors outside here. We will just take on... Oh, okay. Won't be long. Love you. Sorry, Wade's just off the base. Bit on the hot side. I don't know. Bloody hot. So you can see those guys like to blow themselves up. And then we can wander in this way. We can have a look at the area that we are attacking next. The lovely lake. There is a couple of largish giants as well that are usually based around here somewhere. But because I've already defeated them, they don't actually show now. They're non-returners. Avoid the blob, but beware of the vicars at the bottom of the staircase. There are 3 of them. There's 2 of them, and there's one. From there, wander on out, and your best bet is to take this lift. Take the lift down, follow the path around, open the gate, you come out, opening those doors at the Cathedral of Deep bonfire. Okay, if you're unsure of where you've actually come into, that is the Cathedral of Deep bonfire there, which we came across earlier on. Moving further round, I'll come back out the way that we've just come, just so you guys know exactly where you are. And up, up. So yeah, we had the vicary people there. You can come out here, and this is where one of the first giants are, just down there. You can actually attack him from the area that you've just come out from. Easy enough to do. A little bit of magic, wait for the fist to come down from him every time. Yeah, he's easy. Kill this guy off here. Be wary of the 2 guys up here. You got one is firing arrows. The other guy is just going to drop down. He did. He tried to. I'm not going to wait for this guy to drop down. And we can drop down through the stairwell. You can go off this way to find bits of treasure and find some more of those guys with the long pointy hats. But your main route is down to this little tree piece here. And down this way. You can see some of the guys in the pointy hats kicking around. There's one there. There's actually one there. Don't know if he's actually going to get hold of him. Yeah, I can. You want to activate the knight, and his joyous little pointy-hatted friend. No. And then we can take it. It does hit hard. Puts little shiny balls down when he hits the ground, especially when he does that. Those little balls will explode. Hits the floor. and they do serve you damage if you're within the vicinity. So, 2 backstabs for me and he's dead. You now have 2 options. You can wander straight on in here. There is stuff to be had in here, but there is a giant spider that drops down to attack you. You can just run straight back out and attack him from the doorway, which he can't get to you from. And then your next option, or your next route, is this way. If I just run across here quick, there is another giant in there as well to take on. Feet. I just want to show you guys running through here quickly. Down through the stairwells. Open the gate door. He's actually followed me, Jesus. You can jump down here if you so wish and take on the lizard thing. I have fought him up from up here before, but he disappears. But yes, you can come down round this way, through the doors, and that takes you back down to the cathedral of the deep bonfire, which we saw earlier, but the other side of it. You come out the other side. There's a few other bits and pieces that you, or people that you can take on in this area. There's another knight there. You can actually wander off up that way and pick up some bits and pieces in the swamp, but you are moving a lot slower, as you'll see in this area. I find the easiest route, because you've got a load of these black blob things as well trying to kill you. You can see how slowly you actually move this stuff. Slug thing as well. Right, so you want to actually wander on up this way. There's actually a few knights and things like that to defeat. Deacons that want to cause some havoc. If you can take the deacons out first, it is slightly easier. Just makes it a little bit easier for the second knight to be defeated. Come on. I don't want to go too far in because I don't want to take the knights. Now, obviously you can see the 2 knights there. It's easier to activate this one first, and take on this one first, before taking on the one with a massive sword. They both hit really, really hard. Especially at the level that you'll be at once you actually come to this section. The sad thing is this area just before the boss fight, you don't have to defeat, I suppose, but they are pain to get past. There's a few features that actually activate unless you're near them for a fight, but it's easy souls to be had. And you've got a couple more deacons up here that you can take. And then to end this level, or this little area, we can wander on down to the bonfire here. And this is where you have the Deacons of the Deep boss fight, which is great fun, marvellous fun. This one. We'll just rest here. You have got the red chamber, which you can get it. I'm not going to show you that because it is a bit of a pain to wander around and get to. So yeah, we'll skip that little bit. No, we won't do that. Essentially, we're really looking at coming back to Crystal Sage. Yeah, I suppose we're going back to where the Crystal Sage was. Now, I did say with the where the Crystal Sage is, there was an area that you can go round and pick up some bits and pieces further into the game. Well, unfortunately, we've got a couple more. One. Coming back round to where the mage is. There. But this time, we're actually going to continue around here. Let's say this is where you can actually pick up some. I think there's a sword and a shield. A few hardish enemies that only spawn once, so once you've killed them, that's it. They're gone. The idea is to actually run up this way, drop down the ladder, and here is your bonfire. This is Fallon Keep. Now then, all this water, you can see I haven't actually picked everything up in this area because it is toxic. I hate the toxic side of things. There's always... well, I should really come back here and pick everything up. But in this area there are a multitude of things to pick up and things like that. One of the worst enemies is obviously these slug things, which you can run away from, but you do fire things at them. You have got a couple of big hitting things later on. I really should come back and pick up some of these bits. Especially when I've got better stamina, I can run through it. Crimson stones and things like that. Stuff I've missed out on. Yeah, so you've got little areas, you find these little ramps and things like that that you can wander off and have a look at. But you've got towers that you need to find and light. I'll just put that away, I'll just wonderful. This is Tower 1. When you first come to this area, these guys are hard-hitting enemies. And the idea is you come over here, light the basin, and that lights your tower. Which, let's say you've got, I believe it's 3 towers you've got to light to actually open the gates to the next area. So that's tower 1. That's tower 1. You come down through here. It's helpful because there's all these little platforms that help that you can reduce your if you're struggling with it. Like I say, we've reached tower 1 already, and this is already tower number 2. Again, tough enemy at the top. And there's your little area to ignite the tower. And yet again we come down this way. Wow, that's a lot of toxic. Yes, there's stuff down below us and trying to attack us below, but we don't need to worry about that. Another bonfire there, and then we can head on down this way. And these doors. But I know they won't. You've got to come out and really stuck in there that you can pick up. I found it easier to get over here, let the toxic reduce. I haven't taken him on actually since the very first time I met him, so we'll actually hang around here. We'll have another go, shall we? We'll let the toxic reduce first though, that's a must. The way I found easiest go. No way! I did not realise my health was that low. Right, we are going to have to get back there. Right. Let's go. Let's jump ahead of ourselves. We need those souls back. That's not a good sign. I essentially need to go this way. I shall let... hang on, no. No, it's not. Right, I shall let the Black Knights do their thing. There are the Black Knights. I shall let them go and do their stuff first before I do anything else. There's one. That's it. So they've both run off now. Now I'm gonna run on down. Come on, Cursed. Let the mist clear. Right, where am I? Where am I? Probably nearish to where I want to go, because there's that great big oaf thing. Oh, I'm just going to have to let this run down, aren't I? I've not got anything that's going to be helpful. That's better. That's him down. There's the other one. Alright. Let the toxic run down. Then we'll roll over there as quickly as we can, get up the stairs and get out of the way of that guy. Try and defeat him on the level. That is the toxic gone. Upstairs. Yep. What just happened? Did the fire just hurt him? What did I do at the same time? Why did I have to go back for a second time? He was defeated. So anyway, that is where your third area is lit, and unfortunately you do have to go back through the Joyous Swamp. Because where that town was with all the sluggy looking things, that's where that door is then opened by by lighting the three towers. So I'll find where I'm actually going. I hate the toxic build-up. It is a real pain in the backside. Just slows everything down. get back here. And like I said earlier, these doors would have opened, which allows you to continue along your righteous path up this way. Now be wary, up here there's a lot of those guards that and he does call on them to come and attack you as much as they can. The idea of what I've done is try and activate them, pull him down here so you can attack him. Same old thing with the old Dark Souls controls. Going through one by one. No others. We can wait for the leads drop down and all of this, but we'll just continue on up this way. And this is back to where we saw the beginning of the Dark Knights. This is where I poked my head out just to activate them. I'll come up the stealth route. Really recommend engaging those Dark Knights if you have to, or if you can get away with it. Which way are we going now? Yeah, he's going to jib out. Marvellous. Which means we've actually got to fight him, unfortunately. Cracked red eye orbs. Luckily, because these Dark Knights are heavy hitters, they're actually doing a lot of the work already for you in clearing the path up this way. It looks like the other one's died. Looks like it. We'll continue on our merry way and find out what's actually happened to him, because he will have a cracked red eye orb somewhere. Looks like he's died just down here. There's a couple of bits here to pick up. Oh no, there he is. One's over here. And then we continue onwards to back to the top, where we have the Abyss Watchers. This is a two-part boss battle, which once you defeat the first one, the second one that you see die in the first cutscene, he actually dies. He dies and then comes back to life, and he's the second part of the boss. Upon the death, it actually opens up catacombs, which quite easy to get lost in. So please bear with me as I come through. But I was saying about skeletons, all that earlier on in the catacombs. Here they all are. We've got a lot of skeletons and a lot of the red-eyed knights and things like that. Now the route we are going to go down that path there. We have to get to it. The easiest one I have found is actually this way. Now, again, a bit wary. Down here, you have actually got some very high-powered enemies, including that one there. Bloody frogs took all that, didn't they? Try and activate the game, try and get and you've got his friend there as well. Yes, I did hit him. The other one, once you've got one down, you can actually come down and take on the other one with, I would say, relative ease. I'm not going to say but when you come through all sorts of battles, there's another one of them. I'll take that as well. Other bits and pieces you can go through and adventure through. I'm not going to spoil it all for you because that is the easiest route to go through. Indiana Jones style thing now. You've got to run down here. Get to the side. All come back through. Carry on down the pathway. We've got more of them here. Side. You got another one of these dark death things. It is a ping pattern there where he starts, so it is best to get out there. Up this way. We've got 2 more of them. Easy area to take advantage. watch out for the ball. There it goes. And grab your bonfire. Here's the doorway. Run down. Relax. Kill the rest of the babies. Through the hole in the wall. I highly recommend just run. Run across the bridge. Turn back and look. Wait for them all to start on the bridge. And swap. And say goodbye. The next boss fight is actually up here. You can actually, the bridge that you actually destroyed, you can actually drop down and go further on into the game in as well. Or you can wander on up this way. It's the lift door, Runthrough Valley, which you can actually rest at the bonfire at and start the next area. I am going to stop there, guys. I'm actually getting to a point where I haven't actually wandered along a lot of times with, so next time round I will have next time I do one of these I will start from that area. You got the old king, things like that I haven't gone into, but you don't have to visit those areas. We've done the Abyss Watchers, we've done the Pit of Hollows, so yeah, it'll be Ithra the Bowrill Valley we start from next. As you can see, I'm literally up to Lothric Castle at the moment, which we'll try and get up to next time round. Next time I do one of these playthroughs, you can have a look at a few other bits and pieces that I found. But I'm just going to pop back to Firelink Shrine. So thanks very much for watching this time. Hope you enjoyed both parts, and we'll see you hopefully next time. I'll keep in touch on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. I'll be posting on there when I'm doing live streams and everything, so keep an eye on those. Do follow all the social media platforms. Best way to keep in touch, best way to see when I put the next bits and pieces on the YouTube channel. And please, if you haven't already, please subscribe to the YouTube channel. It'd be great if you could. And I hope to see you again at some point soon. Thanks very much for watching, guys, and see you later on. Cheers.